Hello to all my family and friends at St. Polycarp Church and beyond. How's your Tuesday going? How are we doing with this desert experience? Hopefully we're surviving okay. This whole idea of social distancing is very important, as we know. It's also important not to distance ourselves from God. Quite the opposite. It's time to draw near to Him. Draw near to Him and trust in Him. I want to sing a few songs today. One of them was a request by my friend Mary Rutana Surakarn. I got your name right, I hope. Mary R. This is a really one of my favorite songs. I'm going to say that about every song. But this one in particular, it was the only song I was able to sing for my mom's funeral. It's called Only in God. My mom passed away 18 years ago, and I knew I couldn't sing for her funeral, but I wanted to sing one song, and this one was it. Very important to me, and it will stay with me always, this important prayer of trusting in God. As the saints trusted, I have a couple of quotes that I want to share with you. One is from St. Albert the Great, and he says this: "The greater and more persistent your confidence in God, the more abundantly you will receive all that you ask." So have that trust, that confidence in Him, that everything that you're asking for Him these days where we're confined to our homes, or maybe you're out working and kind of nervous about, being contaminated or what have you, catching this virus. Put your trust, put your faith in Him. That's what we're called to do. And then there's this beautiful quote also by St. Teresa of Avila that says, "God is full of compassion and never fails those who are afflicted and despised if they trust in Him alone." So trust is very important in these days. And so we sing about trusting in God. This is a song of trust. Only in God. This is by John Michael Talbot. Only in God is my soul at rest. In Him comes my salvation. He only is my rock, my strength and my salvation. My stronghold, my Savior, I shall not be afraid at all. My was only in God, and that's based on Psalm 62, a psalm of trusting. So at the heart of this desert experience, and really at the heart of the gospel, is conversion, right? God is continually calling us to come to him, to turn away from sin, and because it's sin that becomes that obstacle between God and ourselves. So conversion is what these 40 days are really all about. And so like I sang in the last video, come to him. You know, I sang, come to me. Don't waste time. Take opportunity. Take this opportunity that we have now. One of my favorite saints is Saint Augustine, and well, you know the story of his life. Many of us fall into the illusion that, you know, other things in this world can satisfy. As Bishop Barron says, wealth, power, honor, all these things. But we really know that it's really only God that can satisfy us. And St. Augustine says this. He realized that God made us for himself, and our hearts are restless until they rest in him. So today I want to sing a song. This is my choice today, Restless. It's called Restless, and it's a song by Audrey Assad and Matt Marr. And here we go. You dwell in the songs that we are singing, rising to the heavens, rising to your heart. Our praises filling up the spaces in between our frailty and everything you are. You are keeper of my heart, and I'm restless till I rest in you, till I rest in you. I am restless, I'm restless till I rest in you, till I rest in you, oh God. Oh, speak now, for my soul is listening. Say that you have saved me. Whisper in the dark, 'cause I know you're more than my salvation. Without you, I am hopeless. Tell me who you are. You are the keeper of my heart. I am restless, I'm restless till I rest in you, till I rest in you. I am restless, I'm restless till I rest in you, till I rest in you, oh God. I want to rest in you. Again, that's a song called Restless by Audrey Assad and Matt Marr. I want to close this little short time with you by singing a song called In Every Age, and this is by Jeanette Sullivan Whitaker, and this was a request by a friend of mine. This is for Barbara Manriquez, and this is again called In Every Age. God continues to be our hope. God bless you all, and we hope to see you really soon.